Hi, everyone. Welcome to another day in our 28-day challenge. It's Caroline again, if we haven't met, and I'm one of the yoga instructors here at Yoganisa Spirit and Wellness. Hopefully, you're all doing great today. I'm going to be taking you through a nice flow, but I'm going to start off the practice with a guided meditation. So we're going to begin in a seated position, cross-legged, whatever seated position you'd like, at the top of your mat. So just meeting me there, settling into your space, taking several deep breaths in and out through the nose. Just tuning into how you're feeling today, tuning into the body. Closing the eyes or keeping the gaze soft. Hands can be face down if you want to feel more grounded today, or you can have the palms facing up to invite more positive energy into the body. Wherever you are, doing what's best for you today in your practice. And as you slowly deepen those inhales and those exhales, trying to align the spine, stacking each vertebrae on top of each other. And each vertebrae is stacked on each other. All the vertebrae are stacked above those sit bones. With every inhale, lengthening out through the spine, relaxing the shoulder blades down, reaching through the crown of your head towards the sky. And exhale, sighing it out, bringing relaxation into the muscles of the body, into the shoulders. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale to relax. Inhale to lengthen, reaching out through the crown. And exhale, softening the body. Making the breath audible. Bringing a slight constriction to the back of the throat. Activating that Ujjayi breath. Some call it dragon breath. Some imagine that it sounds like an ocean wave. For this guided practice, I'm going to ask you to activate that Ujjayi breath and imagine yourself sitting on a beach. Noticing the ocean waves coming in and out of the shoreline. With every inhale, the tide comes closer. And with every exhale, the tide moves back in. Noticing the breeze on the back of your neck. As you hear the waves crashing into the shore and receding back into the deep ocean. feeling the wind blowing against your hair. Noticing the smells that you can sense through your nose. Feeling some sand against your cheek, blowing in the wind. Smells like the ocean. Continuing to breathe that ocean wave breath. And starting to calm the dragon breath. We're gonna come through a couple cycles of paced breathing. Inhale, deep breath in through the nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. And coming to your natural breath. And if you notice there, you slowly started increasing the length of those exhales to help get rid of toxins in the body. And you can practice that at any point. Boxed breathing with slow increasing intervals of those exhales. And the next inhale, bringing hands to heart center. We're going to start to bring warmth into those hands, creating friction by rubbing the palms together. And slowly covering eyes with those palms, feeling that warmth of the palms on the eyelids. And slowly opening the eyes with a couple blinks. Thank you for joining me in that beginning meditative practice. We're going to come into our flow for the practice of meeting in tabletop position. Coming through a couple cat-cows here. Inhale, dip the belly, dip the chest. And exhale, rounding out the spine. Pushing those shoulder blades away from each other. Inhale, dip the belly, dip the chest. And exhale, rounding out the spine, coming out of that meditative practice. Continuing to breathe through your cat and cows. You can move from side to side, really taking a free flow, but making sure that you're moving with your breath, with that ocean wave. Inhale, dip the belly, dip the chest, and exhale, rounding it out, freestyling here. Coming into whatever positions you need and that feel good in your body today. 2 more breaths here. Last one. And slowly stepping those palms forward, coming into your downward facing dog. First down dog of this practice.
Pedaling out those heels, swaying the hips from side to side, opening up those hamstrings, making sure there's a long line of energy from the palms of the hands to the tops of the sit bones. Inhale, rolling onto the balls of the feet, bending the knees, stepping or hopping your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, arms reach up overhead, clasping and interlacing those fingertips. Index fingers point up towards the sky, bringing the toes together. And exhale, shifting towards the right side, opening up that left side body, rolling the left shoulder back. And on the next inhale, coming forward, drawing a semicircle with those index fingers, meeting on the opposite side, opening up that right side body, relaxing that right shoulder blade down. And inhale back to center. And exhale, drawing a circle as you swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plunging the palms, stepping the feet back, plank position, coming through your vinyasa. Exhale, elbows to 90. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in this down dog. Inhale, right toes up towards the sky. And exhale, planting that right foot in between the palms. Inhale, arms reach up overhead, high lunge, rolling the tailbone down. We're gonna come into a warrior three. So spinning that back foot down, warrior one. Inhale, relaxing the shoulders down the back. And exhale, interlacing the fingers behind the back as you squeeze the shoulder blades together, dipping the chest forward into humble warrior. You can stay here, or if you'd like to take a twist, you can reach right fingertips in between the palms and clasp the fingers behind the back, rolling that left shoulder out. Wherever you are, humble warrior, or you're taking this bind, continuing to breathe. Inhale through the nose and exhale out, slowly returning, coming out of this pose, reaching fingertips towards the top of the mat, coming onto the ball of that back foot. We're gonna come into a shoulder stand. So shifting weight into that front foot, lifting left toes up towards the sky, balancing on that right foot. You can start to balance with one hand, then the other if that feels good. Grabbing hold of that right ankle with each palm. If you feel balanced enough, you can go for both. Making sure you feel balanced in this position, always bring the hand down if you feel like you might fall. And on the next inhale, we're gonna transition to a warrior three. I know that right leg has been working a lot, so you're really gonna fire up that glute. Back toes are pointing down, that left back ankle's flexed. We're only here for one more breath, trying to parallel the hips towards the bottom, towards the ground. And exhale, bringing that left foot to meet right and folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back, coming through your vinyasa, knees up or down. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, lifting the hips up and back, downward facing dog. One breath here in this down dog. And exhale, side out. Inhale, left toes up towards the sky. And exhale, bringing that left foot in between the palms. Inhale, high lunge, rolling the shoulders down the back. And dropping the ball of that back foot as you rotate that foot out 45 degrees into your warrior one legs. You can shorten the stance if that feels better in your warrior one.
And on the exhale, interlacing fingers behind the back, squeezing the shoulder blades as you point the heart up towards the sky. And exhale, folding forward. Humble warrior. You can keep the arms here if that feels comfortable, or if you want to take the bind, you can take the bind on this side as well, rolling that right shoulder back if you're taking the bind. Breathing here for 2. And 1. Slowly releasing that bind, bringing both fingertips forward in front of that left toe. We're going to shift weight onto that left foot as you reach right toes up towards the sky. Shoulders stand on the opposite side. You may find it a bit more challenging to find balance on one side compared to the other, because we tend to be a bit asymmetrical in how we compensate for balance in the body. But if you want to give it a shot, you can try lifting both hands towards the ankle or one hand and the other. Always bring the hands down if you find you're losing your balance. And slowly on the next inhale, we're gonna transition to warrior 3, paralleling the spine, the back leg towards the mat, towards the ground. Spinning the hips so that they face towards the ground. Back ankle is flexed. And holding here for a couple of seconds. And exhale, bringing right foot to meet the left and folding forward. Just hanging out in this forward fold for a couple deep breaths. You can reach towards opposite elbows. Give a generous bend in those knees. You can even reach behind the knees and grab opposite elbows. That feels good. Trying to play with the weight in our feet, shifting the weight into the toes and back into the heels and into the toes and staying there. On the next inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, planting the palms, stepping the feet back, coming through your flow. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling onto the balls of the feet, bending the knees. Step or hop your way to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Keeping your hands there, we're going to come into a tree pose. So you can bring the left sole of the foot towards the right inner thigh, or the right calf, right ankle. Wherever you are, left knee is pointed out towards the left side, hands to heart center. Finding your balance there, finding a different arm variation. Wherever you are, breathing. Gaze can be soft if you really want to challenge your balance. You can close the eyes. It's really difficult if you do that because you lose that proprioceptive visual input. But you can always give yourself a little challenge and open the eyes again. Inhale, hands to heart center if they're not already there. And switching sides. So bringing that right sole of the foot towards the left inner thigh. Right knee is pointed out. Again, you could also have the right sole of the foot to the ankle or to the calf. And balancing on that left foot, finding your arm variation, whatever you'd like. Sprouting out through the arms, towards the ground, or up towards the sky. Again, testing out that balance if you'd like. Gently closing the eyes or keeping them open, gaze is soft. And on the next inhale, folding back forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back.
And exhale, planting the palms, stepping back into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. One breath here. And inhale, pulling onto the balls of the feet, bending the knees, and coming down onto your back into a bridge position. But we're not going to go into bridge. We're actually going to come into a supine figure 4. So from this supine figure 4 position, we're going to inhale as we lift the right toes up towards the ceiling, bringing the right ankle over top that left thigh. And we're going to bring and interlace the fingers behind either the thigh. If that's not deep enough of a stretch in that outer right glute for you, that means you're pretty open in this external rotation. You can bring the fingers and interlace it behind or in front of the left shin instead. Making sure this right ankle is really flexed to protect the right knee. Inhale, lengthening the spine. And exhale, bringing that left knee closer in towards the chest. You should feel it outside of that right hip or right glute. Continuing to breathe here. And on the next inhale, unraveling the fingers and switching sides. You can lengthen out that right leg prior to doing so. Inhale, left toes up towards the sky, bringing that left ankle over top the right thigh and interlacing fingers behind either the right thigh or if that's not open enough for your hip, in front of that right shin, making sure you flex that left ankle to protect the left knee. And inhaling, lengthening the spine. And exhale, bring that right knee closer towards the chest. You can always give a little push with that left elbow to intensify the stretch as well. And breathing here as we bring oxygen towards that left outer glute. Inhale through the nose and exhale, coming back out and untangling the fingers, bringing the left toes up towards the sky again, extending out that left knee and coming back down into bridge legs. We're going to come through 2 rounds of bridge, but modified. So we're going to inhale, right toes up towards the sky, similar to what we just came through. Making sure you can tickle that back leg or back foot heel with the left fingertips. We're going to inhale, reaching hips up towards the sky. And exhale, slowly lowering back down. One more here. Inhale, hips towards the sky. And exhale, slowly lowering back down, switching sides. Left toes up towards the sky. Inhale, pushing into that right sole of the foot. Right glute is working. And exhale, lowering back down. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, slowly lowering back down. Coming into happy baby legs. Fingertips grab the outsides of the feet. You can shift from side to side, rolling on that sacrum. That feels good. You can also extend one leg, then the other, or both legs in this happy baby. Slowly coming into your Shavasana. I'm going to take a modified Shavasana today. If you want to come into your normal Shavasana, you can. If you want to join me in this modified Shavasana, you can take either 2 blocks, if you have them. I'll provide options here, and bring them into a T position. So the top of your thoracic spine
is going to rest. So right in between the shoulder blades, it should feel comfortable. And you adjust the second block to come above your head. And this is a great heart opener. You can stay here. If you don't have blocks, you can use a bolster or a pillow as well. If you don't have a bolster, a pillow is fine as well. But wherever you are, your heart is facing up towards the ceiling. Palms face up. Opening up the chest as you continue to breathe, but this time letting go of control of the breath. Letting go of the body, allowing your body to sink into the earth, into the blocks or the bolster. Relaxing the space between the brows. And imagining yourself now on that beach where you began your practice today. Slowly bringing movement back into the body, wiggling the fingertips and the toes, rolling the head from side to side. If you want to stay in this heart opener, it feels really great. You can. Or you can close off this practice with me in your own time, coming to a comfortable seated position. And when you meet me there, you can bring hands to heart center or down on the knees or in the same position as the beginning of this practice. Bowing the head slightly, chin to chest, chin to fingertips. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope that this practice brought you a little bit more peace, light, and energy. Thank you all for sharing your energies with me in this practice. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the end Shavasana there with the slight variation. Opening the heart is just really a great way to open up the pectoral muscles and really invite more positive energy into the body. So I hope you're feeling a little bit more relaxed and rejuvenated after that practice. See you next time. Bye.